The Rosso twins, best known for their role on The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, haven't done public work in years. In order to understand what's really up with the pair, you have to go back and look at their career from beginning to end, because it's complicated. If you've ever seen the Rosso twins act, then you know that they speak with a British accent.
And I've heard that in LA, we'll only need these to block out the sun. The sun? Living in this country, you wouldn't know there was a sun.
And while Camilla and Rebecca Rosso obviously lived in America while they were acting and working, they're originally from England. In an interview with Kids World, Becky explained that she and her sister really enjoyed the experience of living in both England and the United States, saying in a 2009 chat, "We love the weather in California, and everyone's been so friendly to us, but we do miss our family and friends in England, so we go back every summer when we can." Becky also added that the two didn't have too hard of a time adjusting to life in America, as there weren't a lot of changes, saying, "We have school, homework, we go and see a movie at the weekend with our friends, and we go to the shopping mall in both places." However, she did note that Americans don't drink nearly as much tea as English people do. If you watched the Disney Channel during the mid to late 2000s, then you probably watched The Suite Life of Zack and Cody. The show was largely focused on the twin boys, but soon two new characters made an appearance, British twin girls played by none other than the Rosso twins. The Suite Life truly launched the Rosso twins' careers, but the way that happened is interesting. In an interview with Kids World, Camilla explained how they got their start, saying, "We went to a live taping of The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, which is open to the public, and we were discovered by chance by the executive producer of the show. The producer asked the girls to audition, and the rest is history." Despite their relative fame and fortune, the Rosso twins didn't always have it easy. Growing up, they've had to deal with misconceptions about twins, and it sometimes got to be almost painful for them. As Milly told Kids World in an interview, "A common misconception about twins is that all twins can sometimes think and feel what the other is thinking and feeling, but we've never experienced that."
We are getting aggravated. Yes, we are.
Additionally, Milly recalled some times when she and Becky were almost belittled just for being twins. They say twins creep them out and identical twins make them feel uncomfortable, almost like clones. Obviously, the Rosso twins made the best of being twins by landing acting roles and launching an impressive career at such a young age, so anyone with misconceptions about twins was proven wrong. Because the Rosso twins had their big break, it didn't take long for Camilla and Rebecca to get even more good news.
Cody, we have great news! Really great news! Terrific, actually! Would you get to the point?
In 2009, they got to take their talents to the big screen and starred in Legally Blonde, a spin-off of the beloved Reese Witherspoon flick, Legally Blonde. In an interview with Kids World, Milly explained that they were so excited to work on the film, sharing details of the plot as well. The Rosso sisters played Elle Wood's British twin cousins who moved to California to attend a fancy prep school. Though the movie wasn't exactly a smashing success, it was still a big deal for the Rosso twins, and made it appear as though their acting career was about to take off. Even though Legally Blonde was a spin-off of Legally Blonde and produced by Reese Witherspoon, she didn't actually appear in it. But while the Rosso twins were working on the movie, they were able to meet the star. As Rebecca Rosso explained in an interview with Kids World, Witherspoon was just as lovely as you would imagine. "Before we started filming, we had lunch with her. We were not disappointed when we met her because she is so friendly and chatty." She added that Witherspoon was caring and kind and that they were honored to work with her. Camilla added that Witherspoon also sent them cookies and a sweet note to help ease their nerves before filming. Getting to meet and work with Reese Witherspoon is most actors' dream, so what happened after Legally Blonde's wrapped was even more confusing. Back in the late 2000s, it truly looked like the Rosso twins were on the brink of making it big in Hollywood. The pair landed some great acting roles, and all seemed well until it just stopped. It's honestly unclear why exactly the Rosso twins quit acting, but one look at their respective IMDb pages and it becomes obvious that their last ever acting role was a one-episode guest appearance in the Suite Life spin-off series, The Suite Life on Deck. However, in an interview with Kids World, Camilla explained that they were already working on a project after Legally Blonde, saying, "We're going to film a pilot for Disney Channel this summer, so we're keeping our fingers crossed that it will be picked up and made into a series." Whatever that pilot was, it obviously didn't get picked up, and the Rosso twins' acting careers came to a sudden halt. Whatever was going on in the Rosso twins' professional lives, the two grew up a lot. In fact, Rebecca and Camilla Rosso proved themselves to be wise beyond their years when they gave a 2009 interview with Portrait magazine and shared some solid advice for young girls everywhere. When asked what they would tell young girls who compare themselves to the people in magazines, Camilla said, "I would tell them to remind themselves that these perfect people you see in magazines have had a lot of help with hair, makeup, and lighting, and that nobody's that perfect in real life. It's actually more important that you're a good person on the inside because you can't fake that." For young teenage girls, the Rosso twins had a pretty good grasp on self-esteem and not holding yourself to anyone else's standards but your own. Perhaps one of the reasons why the Rosso twins stopped acting was because they wanted to launch a different type of career, specifically one in music. Camilla elaborated on this in their interview with Kids World, saying, "Right now, we're recording demos and working with Andre Recchi, who has worked with Hilary Duff since Lizzie McGuire. We had a great time recording the song, and we've always loved singing and dancing, so we hope to record an album in the future." The Rosso twins and their sisters, Lola and Georgina, started a girl group, the Rosso Sisters. They were signed by Capitol Records and represented by the Jonas Brothers' father. Clearly, they were on track to success, and their single, Ola Ola, was a smash hit on Radio Disney. The Rosso sisters toured Latin America with Demi Lovato and opened for her during her 2014 Neon Lights tour.
So we have 5 days left until our first show in Brazil.
So we're on countdown, basically.
Yeah, we're very, very nervous.
Really, their musical careers had just started to take off when tragedy struck the Rosso family. A 2015 Instagram post on the Rosso sisters' page stated, "We are so incredibly heartbroken and devastated that our beautiful mom Anthea passed away after fighting an extremely tough battle with pancreatic cancer. After much thought and consideration, we have decided not to carry on with our girl group and making music, and to close this chapter in our lives." Obviously, this couldn't have been an easy decision for anyone in the group, but the Rosso twins clearly needed to take a step back from the entertainment industry and figure out what would be best for them going forward. Though the Rosso twins once had a promising acting career as well as a solid start in the music business with their girl group, the twins have basically been off the radar since 2015. They've even been inactive on social media, leaving their fans somewhat in the dark. In fact, the Rosso twins have essentially abandoned their careers in the entertainment industry and have seemingly gone on to live normal, happy lives. Whether or not they made a conscious decision to back away from the public eye forever remains unknown. The only thing that's certain is that as far as most of the world is concerned, Becky and Milly Rosso only exist in their private lives. Whatever the case, here's hoping the two former stars have found some peace and happiness and are enjoying their lives. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebrity siblings are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.